Hi and welcome to another Type with me. In today's video I want to talk about ArkType, a fresh alternative to Zot for schema validation. We will in this video look into how Zot is doing it, and then we will look into how ArkType is doing it, so you can compare the two and then take a choice of what you want to do. But I think these two libraries are really amazing. So if we go to the website of ArkType, you'll see here that it has some information, like it has unparalleled developer experience, it has better errors, and one of the things that was for me very important was it was faster to everything. It's 100 times faster than Zot and 2000 times faster than Yep. So that's cool. It also has a playground, it has a playground here, and then you can play around with certain things. So cool if you don't want to install it and you just want to look into it, what the possibilities are. So of course, if I look into this code, you see here we use Zot, and you can see here this is the type because we do z.infer of our user schema here, and that's a z.object with a string and a number. And if I run this, and I'm just gonna use it like this, if I run this, you'll see we get an error. If we go up, see here invalid type, expected number received and defined, part age. So that's quite cool, right? So if I now change this to age and I change this to this format, I save this and I do this, then you see here name John Doe and age 42. Now if I go to the ArkType, you see here that we have user type, and we say here username, which is a property, and it's of type string, and then we have your email, and then you have string.email. So it also has certain things into it which can be used as validators. The only thing that I don't like is actually that this is a string, so you really need to know what you need to type in right here. But of course, if you then do user type here dot infer, you will have here username string and email is also a string, right? If we then here go and use result user type, then you will see here that so we use here user type, and then we do validation of our type. And if I now run this ArkType.ts, we see here we get email must be a string, was missing, and username must be a string. So if I change this to email, very curious what is going to happen, and then we do here 42, which is a string but not an email, right? We will get here email must be an email address, was 42, and username must be a string. And so you see here we have name, and it should actually be username, so we change this to username, which is great. Now I'm very curious what will happen. Email needs to be an email, so I'm gonna do something like this: john.doe@me.be or something like that. Doesn't matter, it's an email address. Now we get an email address or .com. I can do this easily, right? If I now do, because I really like testing this out, and of course john.doe@me is not a real email address, so you can do great validations with ArkType. It's very fast and it's cool. The only thing, like I said before, is you really need to dive into what kind of types you have and how you need to define them within within this, right? If I now do something like this, phone, I'm quite curious. Do we get here? All right, array, blob. So we get suggestions. If I now do string dots, and now we get also all the strings that we can do here. You see string.email. So again, it's alright. It's cool that you can do this, and you can then go through this and see if you can have the right validation that you want on your types. So this is great. This is also a nice way of working. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you maybe are going to try out ArkType, because this would be really awesome, and that this will be helpful for your projects, right? So please provide some comments there that you think like, hey, this is cool for me to use ArkType, or this is still missing, or I'm just using Zod because of these or these reasons, right? So please give us a thumbs up if you like this video, or subscribe to my channel if you want to know more or learn more in the past, in the future, in the future, or learn from the videos that I created in the past. So thank you very much, and I hope to see you next time.